Well, let's go see what she's doing out there, as if on cue. Now this is a nice feature. We're walking pretty quickly here, and basically we won't be walking this quickly in the dungeon. This is a feature that's available in town in the expansion. You can basically walk around quite quickly, like a run, like you would have in some games. But you can't do it in the actual dungeons, unfortunately. Well,
I sense a soul in search of answers.
Yes, you do sense a soul in search of answers. In search of answers. Whatever. She can buy items. You can sell. Actually, I mean, you can buy items from her. You can sell her items. She can recharge your staffs. Our staff doesn't have any charges. It's just a fighting staff. But we want to talk to her first. Got any gossip?
The hand, the heart, and the mind can perform miracles when they are in perfect harmony. The healer Pepin sees into the body in a way that even I cannot. His ability to restore the sick and injured is magnified by his understanding of the creation of elixirs and potions. He is as great an ally as you have in Tristram.
Well, that sounds like somebody that we want to visit. Thank you very much. We'll be leaving for now. We'll be back. She'll have stuff for us at some point that we will want. So, now we will talk to the healer, see what he has to say. Hello, Pepin.
What ails you, my friend?
Well, we just want to chat.
Cain is a true friend and a wise sage. He maintains a vast library and has an innate ability to discern the true nature of many things. If you ever have any questions, he is the person to go to.
Well, that is useful, and he's not lying about that. When you have quests that you're having trouble with, I have noticed that Cain's dialogue on them, more often than not, is what might give you a necessary clue to complete the quest. Not that the quests are all that complex, but still. I did have trouble with some when I was young, and something that Cain said, I would pick up on it, and it would help me complete the quest. So, let's talk to this guy.
Hello, my friend. Stay a while and listen.
I plan to stay a while and listen. I do. Got any gossip?
While you are venturing deeper into the labyrinth, you may find tomes of great knowledge hidden there. Read them carefully, for they can tell you things that even I cannot.
That is useful information. Goodbye. Goodbye. Well, he didn't mention anyone, so we only got 2 people left to talk to. So let's go with Ogden, the tavern owner. Actually, no. Let's go with Griswold. We'll talk to... Ogden has something interesting to say when we first talk to him, so we'll leave him for last. So we'll talk to Griswold.
Well, what can I do for you?
What you can do for us is talk to us a little. But first, I'll just mention, this is another guy you can buy some items from. You can buy his premium items. You can sell some items to him, and he can repair your equipment. Didn't mention them, but Pepin, you can buy stuff from him too, some healing potions and whatnot like that. So that makes him kind of handy. Also, when you talk to him, he fully heals you, so that's always nice. But let's talk to Griswold. Gossip?
That lad is gonna get himself into serious trouble. Or I guess I should say, again. I've tried to interest him in working here and learning an honest trade, but he prefers the high profits of dealing in goods of dubious origin. I cannot hold that against him after what happened to him, but I do wish he would at least be careful.
Well, that's interesting. he basically tips you off that Wirt has some he didn't say Wirt's name, I don't think, there. I don't remember hearing it.
That lad is gonna get
Just
himself
says that
into
lad.
serious trouble.
Yeah, but he's talking about Wirt, and we will probably buy some stuff from Wirt later. I'll show you a little trick that I learned back in the day for that, actually. Eventually. But that'll be a long time in the future. We've got to build up quite a bit of gold before we actually bother seeing what Wirt has in stock. So, back. Leave the shop, really. We don't have enough money to actually do anything here. Anything worthwhile. So it's time to talk to the tavern owner.
Thank goodness you returned. Much has changed since you lived here, my friend. All was peaceful until the Dark Riders came and destroyed our village. Many were cut down where they stood, and those who took up arms were slain or dragged away to become slaves, or worse. The church at the edge of town has been desecrated and is being used for dark rituals. The screams that echo in the night are inhuman, but some of our townsfolk may yet survive. Follow the path that lies between my tavern and the blacksmith's shop to find the church and save who you can. Perhaps I can tell you more if we speak again. Good luck.
Now that saving who you can thing, that's not going to happen. We're not going to save anybody. Really, I mean, there is nobody to save. Sadly, this is it. This is all the people. Wait, there's one other person that I forgot. He's added by the expansion. We'll talk to him in a moment. He's on our way, kinda.
Thank goodness you returned. Much is... Thank goodness...
Okay, I guess we can't hear his gossip at the moment. Didn't know that. Or forgot about it, one or the other. We just head up on this way, and there are cows here. They were not added by the expansion. They were always here. Let me talk to a cow. Another time? The cow sounds a little pissed off now. If you click on it enough...
Yes, that is a cow, all right.
Your character says, yes, that is a cow, all right. Now there's a man standing near the cows. Lester the farmer. Let's talk to him.
I need something done, but I couldn't impose on a perfect stranger. Perhaps after you've been here a while, I might feel more comfortable asking a favor.
Alright. I don't know, I don't know if you people noticed, but on our way to talk to Adrian, I believe we saw this. Over here, there's a little bridge going over here to this little strange mound. Now, Lester has something to do with this, but he won't talk to us about it until, I think you have to be level 8. Or no, maybe you have to be in the catacombs. I forget exactly what the trigger is, but we'll go check back with him later. For now, our good friend, the tavern keeper, who I don't remember the name of, no, said to go up here and take a look at the church and save who we could. Here's somebody we can save, a wounded townsman. Let's save him.
Please, listen to me. The Archbishop Lazarus. He led us down here to find the lost prince. The bastard led us into a trap. Now everyone is dead, killed by a demon he called the Butcher. Avenge us! Find this butcher and slay him, so that our souls may finally rest.
Good deal, good deal. We'll save him, we'll save you, Mr. Wounded Oh, he's a slain townsman now. We didn't save him. We're not gonna save anyone, but we will kill this butcher. That's, another quest that you may get or may not get. If you don't get it, then this townsman won't be here. Let's go over here and take a little look. This is a fancy grave. That'll be important later. That'll be important later. There are a few areas around here that'll be important later, but that is one of them. So I'm just going to stand here, I'm going to save the game, and then we'll head down into the dungeons of... So, let's head down there and see what we can do. Okay, so that loading screen is really, really short. Whereas I remember back in the day when I used to play this game, when it was fresh out, that loading screen would take like a minute. A minute. Maybe it was 30 seconds. Maybe it just seemed like a minute, but... Oh. An important part of this game is holding shift and swinging your weapon. That hurt us? See, some barrels can explode. That, oh, did not hurt us at all. Now let me tell you why that is, because you can actually block the explosive damage with like a shield or something. Now a monk does not have a shield, but he has the ability to block with his staff. Let's also get our search skill on. The monk has one of the actually useful skills. There are only 2 characters that have useful skills in this game. Let's loot the sarcophagus. Oh, here's someone to kill. This is our first enemy of the game, a fallen one. We dispatched him pretty easily. Now, let me explain about the fallen ones. Oh, here's some gold to pick up. Here's a chest to open. Had nothing in it. Oh, here's another enemy. Now, the fallen ones, when you kill another enemy in the dungeon, they'll run away. Those scavengers, they have a weakness too. If there's a corpse somewhere in the dungeon, sometimes they will go get distracted and eat that corpse. Murphy's Shrine. And eat that corpse, and while they're doing that, you know, you have a little time to prepare yourself. These are just basic skeletons, nothing much. This is a zombie, also not very impressive. It's just the first level of the dungeon, people. And here is an interesting addition. Not useful, mind you, but an interesting addition to Hellfire. Runes. You can use these to set traps for enemies. Useful in very few situations, but we actually will have a situation to use them on later. Go into this room, generally a room with a shrine in it, has a bunch of monsters guarding it. My fingers are posed on like totally the wrong keys here. I posed on my Titan Quest playing keys, because I've played that far more often lately than I've played this. This is an interesting thing. As I keep killing enemies in a room here, one object cannot fall on top of another, so the money will not continually fall in one spot when they're killed. It could actually fill up this room and even spill out of the room if you just keep killing the monsters in the room without picking it up. Here's a cape. It's a magical cape, so we can't put it on at the moment. But we'll want to get that identified at some point, and then maybe we'll put it on. That's not the right key. There we go. Take care of these guys. Now, those things, they'll burn you if you touch them, so we don't need to go near them. They're not useful. That shrine will actually... Oh, there was a potion. Nice. Sometimes there are random potions